While we're still in town, though, there's one more place that I would like to go. And that is over here into the Crazy Cat Lady's place. Now here, I should be able to climb up these stairs. Could not do that before, but if I go through this place here, there is... I'm going to go with a cat back there behind the chest, and in here we can get the HP absorb materia. Now these two materia, the HP absorb and MP absorb, are quite nice. The way that it works is when you attack with the paired materia, you'll absorb HP or MP at the same time. They're quite nice if you're trying to go through a dungeon and you don't want to heal too often, but I don't typically use these that often. I might try to use them more this time, but I don't typically use those. You know, it gives them drain and all that kind of stuff. It can be good, especially late game, but right now I'm not that big of a fan of it. Then again, I haven't been using the added effect that much either. So we are going to go outside of town and we're going to find the two enemies that have the skills. I will meet you once we get those battles going. Of course, we could not have done this on the way over because we didn't have the enemy skill materias. Well, it's not the enemy that I'm looking for. There is a new enemy here by the name of Edgehead. Let's just take them on normally, really. And then we'll use a Matra Magic on them. See what lives and what needs to die. Go, Matra Magic. I did switch out, I believe time for manipulate here. Shouldn't be that big of an issue, really. But there is something that I will need to manipulate. Plus, manipulation is always a good strategy to go for when you are trying to deal with enemy skills. It makes getting them a lot easier at times. So there is the new enemy, not the one that we are looking for, though. I will be back when we do find the one that we are looking for. Here is the enemy that I am looking for, not the tail vault, but the razor weed. That is one of them. So let's get that one, see what I can do with him. We're not doing very much damage anymore, but that's because I don't have my best weapons on anymore. Very nice. Manipulate him. Always good. Let's try to finish this guy off. And I want to use Magic Hammer on Fred. Unfortunately, this isn't going to be good for the time being, but it will work out in the long run. It steals 100 MP. Now, this is one of the reasons that the enemy skill materia is the best materia in the game. Because now, it comes with freaking Osmos. Okay, now that we have learned it on both of them, let's go for, I don't know, something good. Let's go for a Trine. Trine is good. I'll probably need to heal Olive after that, but this is one more enemy skill down, and this is a damn good one. Just get that MP back after using the enemy skill materia quite a bit. One more to get. This time I'm going to have to be on the coasts in order to get the enemy that I'm looking for. And here is the enemy that I'm looking for, the Adamantimai. He has quite a few defensive spells, many of which I would like to get. So let's go ahead and try to manipulate him, or I could miss. Damn it, Fred. Manipulate his ass. This is the only way I know how to get that. Manipulate. He's going for barrier, magic barrier. He's making this quite difficult for me, but that is fine as long as I can get that manipulate off. And now we can see his ass. Very nice, that's what I wanted to see. Death Force, that is what we are looking for. Go Death Force. Notice how I can't use barrier or M barrier when I am controlling him. This is something that will prevent us from dying to instant death spells. Very, very good in certain situations. Soap needs to learn it now. And now we are pretty much done with him in terms of having manipulated him. Death Force has been learned. Let's go ahead and start doing some real damage to him. Let's go for laser. He shouldn't be immune to that. I also would like to steal from him if possible. He does have something that I would like to get, that being something defensive. He is immune to gravity. Wonderful. Seems like you're doing a lot of work for very little damage. Can I steal from him? Damn it, Fred. You are important for this fight, and you are not living up to your bargain right now. And now it's making me look bad. I do want to steal from him. Damn it, steal. Let's just go for like regular attacks. Steal. I'm not used to it being down there. Things are moving around on me. God, you... Is that a counter? Seems like it's a counter. Yeah, it is a counter. So we're going to need to start doing more damage. Let's start doing some magic on his ass. We might as well. Wutai is not that far away. And I do get the adamant bangle. They didn't put the T on it, but I'm going to go ahead and call it the adamant bangle anyway. What do I have? I have fire 2. Fire 2 is good. And we'll go for a beta. Why not? And another beta. Yeah, he's just gonna counter no matter what I do. You, sir, are a dick. You know that? Go beta. He does have quite a bit of defense. I refuse to run if I don't have to. I have run once from battle. I don't think that's too much, but it is more than I would like to. Go beta. Didn't seem to do all that much, but hey, it's better than what I'm normally getting, and down he finally goes. But I have learned the enemy skill, and I did get the thing that I wanted to steal from him. He gives quite a bit of AP for a relatively difficult fight. No way around that. Relatively difficult. But the adamant bangle as I'm probably going to call it from now on, it does give you more defense than anything that we got to this point. I mean, we were looking at 57 defense on the diamond bangle to 93 on the adamant bangle, but it doesn't have nearly the slots that I would like. It only has 2, and it has normal. So this is a pretty good bangle if you're looking for raw defense and you're not looking to grow any materia, but it's not something that I'm looking forward to. With that done, though, we can go back to Wutai and do another side quest. There is the Pagoda that is open to us now. You will need Spaz in your party in order to do that, because you need somebody from Wutai, of course. But I am going to hold off on that for quite a long time, and the reason for that is enemy skills. I'm going to go ahead and say that when... I don't even know how to phrase this without spoiling too much, but the only way that we can get one enemy skill is through that fight. So I'm going to put it off as long as possible. And you'll know why for later, really. But if you want to do it now, feel free. It's quite tough at this level, but you can definitely do that. I am going to actually grind for money a little bit out here, even though I could probably sell some stuff. I'm going to grind for money, and then I'm going to go and get Stefan's upgraded weapon, and I will meet you back when it is time to head back to the Tiny Bronco. 2 battles later, and I'm able to afford Stefan's upgraded gun, and we are ready to leave. Once again, you can do the Pagoda now, and to be honest, if I wasn't holding myself to unreasonable expectations, I probably would do that now. It is rather difficult, but if you equip Spaz with the right equipment, you can easily take care of that. But I have unreasonable expectations of myself, so I'm going to hold off on that for quite a while. And by the time I do that, it will be very easy for me. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that. It's going to be a long time coming. But we are ready to finally move forward with the plot now. But that does mean we need to get back on our Tiny Bronco. Are there more enemies for us to fight here? There are not. At least nothing new. And of course, these guys are a lot easier now that I do have my materia with me, even though I'm still not really using my materia. They're just a lot easier these days, knowing that I have the materia with me just in case. No need to stop and heal or anything like that. This is the way back to the Tiny Bronco, but what we need to do, if you were paying attention, is we need to get the keystone so we can find our way to the Temple of the Ancients. Quite the foreboding sounding place, because they did mark it in special colors, but that is nonetheless where we have to go. And in order to go to the Temple of the Ancients, we have to get the keystone. So we have to go find somebody that has it. It's supposed to be a rich guy. I happen to know a very rich guy. Where is it? Where did I leave it? Here is the buggy. I had to put it here in order to get to the tiny Bronco so I could get back to Wutai. But now that we do have the buggy, we need to go back to... Actually, we need to go this way because it's quite a journey back. I'll do this on screen because it is really the way that you would need to go if you kind of just wanted to move on with the plot and didn't do any of the side quests anyway. So this is how you can get back to North Corel, which is actually where we're going. And we're going to North Corel, of course, so that we can go to the gold saucer. Now we need to go find Dio because I'm pretty sure he's the rich guy that owns the Keystone because he's pretty much the only rich guy that I know of. Well, to be honest, I do know that he does have it, but they have given us many clues along the way to figure that out. Pretty much, he's the only rich guy, and they said a rich guy had it. If you go to the weapons dealer, he's the one that'll tell you. And the Bone Village will tell you that as well. I'm really expecting Soap to get that next limit break pretty damn soon, but it's just not happening for me. And unfortunately, we can't go over these mountains over to our west, so we did have to go all the way around, and we are finally back near where North Corel is, or at least the right side of the continent. I may not be getting the limit breaks, but I am definitely getting the levels. And I already feel a little bit over-leveled, but that might be because I have been working on Olive quite a bit, and I did get her level 3 limit break, Planet Protector, which made that last boss quite a breeze. A lot easier than I had thought he would be. But damn it, I want Olive leveled up so that I can teach her the great gospel. It is quite great. Here we are, though, outside of North Corel, and we will go in here and into the gold saucer next time. That's going to do it for these parts of Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. I've been Baller Scuba. I've been joined, as always, by my slightly over-leveled party of Fred, Olive, and Soap, who is ready to unleash a limit break. Hope you guys have enjoyed these parts. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.